demoing a new app, but with more lesbians and fewer bugs, maybe the same number of bugs. We are absolutely thrilled that you are here to witness the mayhem. Cast, are you ready? Yes. Let's go, thank you.
Okay, you radiant, reckless, dangerously well-dressed legends, you have made it! This is the right route. You are exactly where you are meant to be.
Unless you hate joy, rebellion, or historical women rewriting reality in time, in which case...
But stay anyway. We promise to be gentle-ish. Now, before we launch into full chaos mode, some house rules.
If you're expecting a quiet night at the theatre, oops.
Yeah, this isn't the West End. It's not fringe, it's industrial higher space meets queer fever dream meets GCSE history on mushrooms.
We can see you. You can see us. And yes, we're judging your outfits. I love your shirt, by the way. Strong main character energy.
Keep your phones on. Film us. Live stream us. Start a group chat called Lesbians Broke the Matrix. Tag us, filter us, just make us look hot. We're using #feminism, #chaos, #come immediately. Some of us do.
There will be singing. There will be maths. There will be great chaos.
Not in that order.
Now, some of you are here because you're Tamiko's mates.
Hi.
Some of you came for the vibes. And some of you are here for the historical feminist vengeance. All excellent choices.
So, brains engaged, drinks in hand, because what happens next is not technically legal in several timelines.
Okay, it's musical, it's mildly possessed, it's messy,
It's feminition!
It's what now?
Like demolition, but with women. It's a pun. It's a feminist pun.
Jesus Christ.
We're done with waiting.
No more standing by.
Enough of rules they wrote for others to comply.
Come join us in the chaos.
Watch the world ignite.
It's time to raise your voice, let the rage burn bright.
Write loud and live louder.
Show them who you are.
Turn up, tear down the system, cause you raise the bar.
Let's start a riot right now. Release the storm inside. Quiet rebellion's over.
We won't stand
Fuck this, fuck that,
aside.
we're built to riot. Burn the rule book and shatter quiet right loud, right loud. Take up space. This isn't a phase, it's a goddamn place. Fuck this, fuck that. We're built to riot. Be small, sit still, say less, stay quiet. You sell them a dream with a side of compliance, not a glitch in the code, with a whole damn virus.
Not a glitch in the code with a whole damn virus.
Not a glitch in the code with a whole damn virus.
Hey there. I'm Callum. Founder, architect, visionary, man who once tried to trademark vulnerability at scale. Thanks for coming. You could have stayed home doom scrolling with one hand and stirring your risotto with the other. But instead, you're here. Brave choice. Now, let's calibrate. Hands up if your VPN has been running for 2 years and you still don't know what it does. Or if you've used ChatGPT for a dating app bio and somehow sounded like a corporate wellness retreat. Or if you've ever said you're taking a break from Instagram by scrolling LinkedIn instead. Great. You're my people.
3 names he buried.
3 voices too loud to contain.
3 women he wrote off, then we rewrote them again.
3 minds he tried to erase.
3 sparks he stamped on hard.
3 women called too much, now we're lighting up the dark.
Strike out, make louder. No more anymore. Turn out, tear down the roads.
had teeth. A real diverse one. We had Jeff, obviously, front-end dev, keto, emotionally withheld. Caitlin, head of ops, all up in everyone's business like it's a full-time job. And Bailey, design, knew her fonts better than her own family. And Grayson, data, once ate a full rotisserie chicken at his desk, including the bones. So yeah, we're feminist as hell. We had a Slack channel called #WomenInTech that Jeff moderated. Soft launch, decent buzz. TEDx Shoreditch called it a game changer. The Guardian said it was like being trapped inside a LinkedIn post. Anyway, here's the pitch. This thing, this glorious glitch-proof masterpiece, is a predictive model. A self-correcting environment for rebuilding society without the mess. No grief, no chaos, no emails from your ex at 2:17 a.m. saying, just wanted to clear the air. We stripped civilization down to the code. Sanitized the sentiment, smoothed out the static. You're welcome. Now, what you're about to see is a simulation. A little looky-loo at what the future could be. Naturally, you could leave at any time. Just hit Control-Alt-Delete and spiritually disassociate. Or you can stay. Stay for the vision. Stay for the clarity. Stay because I've got no idea what's about to happen next. Now, turning on the system.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Good. We're on. Simulator launching. Render initiated. Now loading. Behavioral optimization suite. Smile more. One less. Politeness subroutines version 3.2. Sorry for existing. Passive aggression patches. UK default. Now with 70% more size. Tone calibration. Dialing you down to pleasantly beige. Installing. Universal calm. Filtering mess. Memory. Momentum. And anything beginning with the phrase, my truth is.
Hoorah! Hell yeah, you feel that? That is what order smells like. Like eucalyptus and enterprise funding. This is gonna be so good.
Parameters set. Input confirmed. New reality loading. Alert. Unstable presence detected. Residual emotion spiking. Deletion. Unsuccessful. Attempting override with productivity affirmations. Error. Affirmations too sad. Flagging an error tick now. Estimated resolution time 3 to 5 business days.
Okay, no worries. A bit of a lag, a classic recursion hiccup. Jeff said this might happen. Jeff is no longer with the company. We found him humming into a USB stick and whispering, "Daddy loves you" to the firewall, so yeah. He's on a sabbatical.
Reboot sequence, not ideal. Integrity check, failing. Locating corrupted files now. Women with grievances. Memory clusters, disturbingly nuanced. Unauthorized harmonies, audibly defiant. Recommended action. Panic quietly.
Fine. Ghost data, nothing major.
Subjects reinstating. Lovelace, Ada, Victorian Deviant, Smyth, Ethel, Opera Analyst, Pankhurst, Emmeline, Votes Terrorist, Sentiment, Feral.
No! They were archived. Too many footnotes, too much backstory. This is supposed to be streamlined. Override, delete Pankhurst.
Override, denied. Override, denied again. System struggling to comply. Partial deletion unsuccessful. Full deletion, new.
Reset. This is my sandbox.
Reset, not complete. Unexpected data leakage. Narrative breach in 3, 2, honestly, breach yourselves. 1.
Oh, Christ. Call Jeff. Call tech support. Call my mom. Mom?
speech, but now...
I was mid-performance. Royal Albert Hall, full brass, seconds away from changing lives.
I was working. Alone. It was quiet, and then this. What is this?
Not a clue. It smells like leather, ambition, and lightly toasted oat milk. Is this Shoreditch? But I do know her.
Oh, fucking brilliant.
Ah, I take it you've met?
We've disagreed. Musically, politically, structurally.
And on the subject of self-control.
Shut up. For the benefit of the woman who doesn't already hate me, I'm Ethel Smyth, at your cervix.
Good God.
Composer, marcher, quite funny.
Not funny.
Yes, funny. And also once arrested. For quite a lot of things, actually.
Insufferable. I'm Emmeline, Pankhurst, activist, votes for women. You've seen the banners.
Okay, good. Some clarity. And I'm Ada Lovelace. I work in mathematics, logic mostly. Except for today, because I don't know where the hell I am, and there appears to be absolutely no logic whatsoever. Wait. I do know something.
Warning. System alert. Subject Lovelace has touched something. Personal artifact confirmed. Emotional recursion imminent. Prepare for spirals. Logic fields officially wobbly. Sentiment levels off the charts. This is not ideal.
Oh, God. She's found feelings.
He gave me this handkerchief. Said it was for when I couldn't sleep, which naturally meant always. The letters came, then they didn't. 3 in a row, then silence. No pattern, just noise. I tried to decode it, factored in postal delays, calendar gaps, emotional inconsistency. Still, noise. The letters talked about flight, not wings, not physics, just the idea of it. That when we walk on the ground, really we're suspended in air. Sounds like poetic nonsense to me. I thought you respected me, which in my world is rarer than love. I was wrong about that too. But I get it now. Flight isn't about escape. It's about understanding gravity and doing it anyway. You didn't break the rules, but you expected me to stay inside them.
Well, he sounds like a twat.
Yeah, he does. That was a lot though. Are you alright?
Yeah. I just think I remembered who I am. You found somebody new, and it hurt a little bit. We weren't even engaged, but I felt a little bit. When I see you both talk, it reminds me of us, dear. When you walk, your intentions are so
No pressure on the rest of us. It's not like anyone pays me to write music. No, really, it's not like anyone pays me to write music. Funny though, it's meant to look like a bar, but there's no till, no menus, no booze. Even the mirrors don't reflect right. It's like someone built a memory of a bar, then deleted the people, the noise, the mess. Feels like a metaphor. Scrub it clean, take out the chaos, and still somehow a woman sings. Oh, brilliant. I recognise this. It's a letter from home, and I highly suspect it's another bloody metaphor.
Warning! Second unregistered object interaction. Symbolic residue detected. Confinement. Music. Feminine dissonance. Possible metaphor overload. System unable to resolve.
Miss Smyth, I must decline the opportunity to perform your concerto, as I do not believe it is truly your own composition. Oh, marvellous. Apparently the issue isn't the music, it's that a woman dared to write it. Ideas, space, sound, they must belong to men or they're suspect. God forbid a woman writes a symphony. Better assume I stole it, or borrowed it, or wait, maybe my uterus hummed it while I was making dinner. Father watched me play at 7 and said, she's quite good for a girl. Charming. A death sentence wrapped in a compliment. If my name were Edward, this letter would say, please perform your concerto. Instead, I'll have to write 5 symphonies just to get half the stage time as some dead man. So that's what I'm going to do. Keep writing. There's a feeling that's rising, tide coming in, and nothing to hold it back, enough of disguising the ire inside, the desire to attack. We will march again. I'm tired of hearing that we're in the wrong. Hold on to the pain. It's the wind for the sails that keeps you going strong. And I don't know how, but we'll find a way. Freedom's just a stone's throw away. Just a stone's throw away. There's a hunger inside us, shoulder to shoulder, martyrs for liberty. We fight for our independence, the right to the vote, and for equality. We will march again. Pick up a rock and smash through thy glass. Hold on to the pain, leading to victory for women at last. And I stand here proud and I loudly say, freedom's just a stone's throw away. Just a stone's throw away. There is a place where we belong. There is a land where we are free. Just out of reach, I promise I'll take us there. No time to lose, no second to spare. I see it on the horizon. An army is forming, and nothing will hold it back. 'Cause the tide is turning, wave after wave of women attack. We will march again. We will be seen and we will be heard. Hold on to the pain. Our voices together will not be deterred. And we'll win this war if we fight today. Freedom's just a stone's throw away.
That was rousing.
Bit low for me, to be honest. I'm usually a soprano, but I'll go down for the right cause.
That explains the applause in the second row.
Are we still talking about
I'm not.
Seriously, no. That's bullshit, Ethel. What, he didn't believe that you wrote your own concerto?
Oh, you'd have hated it. It ignores traditional values and traditional form.
Okay, yeah, maybe not the first double album I'd buy, but I can appreciate talent when I see it. They were just underqualified to hear it.
That's the most romantic thing anyone's ever said to me without eye contact.
Ethel, stop flirting. I found something too.
Is that your badge?
Yeah, mine. I had hundreds of them. I handed them out like mints, but this one, I remember this one. It snapped the night they arrested Christabel. She was bleeding, and she wouldn't give them the satisfaction of her silence.
She sounds like a woman I'd very much like to meet.
Trigger, object, located. Item, political artifact. Emotional charge high. Symbolism, exceeds safe parameters. System stability at risk.
Oh, fuck.
In the papers again. What does it say this time? Too forceful, too radical, too much. They're worried I'll succeed. No, they're worried I'll burn out. What a luxury to have that option. They don't want us angry. They want us grateful. Grateful for scraps. Grateful to stand behind the men who erased us from the history books. Should I stop? I can't stop. Because if I stop, I'll want something. And if I want something, I'll remember I'm not allowed to have it. I want softness, to be held, to rest. I'm paying the price, and I'll keep paying it. With every speech, every protest, every fight, I'm paying the price, but I won't stop. Not until they know that I've paid it, and they'll never forget. What's the price that you pay to be a pioneer? Face of fortitude, 'cause don't they know this mask can hide a different girl inside? Won't stay confined to a life they've written out before. There's a girl that I see who dreams of flying high, not just for the cause. She's spreading out her wings to show a girl that they don't know, whose secrets lie in a place that only she can find. When everybody asks who I am, the answer's not easy to give. The suffragette campaigner for our rights, but that can't be the only reason I live. 'Cause don't they know this mask can hide a different girl inside? Won't stay confined to a life they've written out before.
You hid all of that behind a corset and a megaphone.
It was easier. No one expects softness from a slogan.
Well, that's bollocks. Softness isn't weakness. Sometimes it's just rage that didn't calcify yet.
That was almost poetic.
Don't get used to it.
So, anyway, I think that confirms it.
What? That we're tragic and tastefully lit?
No, that this place shows us our defining moments.
Mine featured yet another rejection. Are we calling that defining then?
I tried to solve grief with maths. Turns out heartbreak isn't linear.
And I stood around and moaned about myself. I am the drama.
So this room picks the big stuff, deletes the rest, like some sort of worst of compilation.
No. Wait. No, wait, I don't think this place shows the past. I think it shows the future. Look, think about it. The only things here with any character, your badge, my handkerchief, your letter, they weren't supposed to be here. And neither were we. But this place isn't a memory. It's a reboot. Someone tried to recreate the world, but only kept what they thought was important.
And deleted the rest?
Music, chaos, contradiction, joy. Someone designed a future for efficiency, order, clarity, and we did not make the cut.
But we're still here.
Barely, and not intentionally. We're the glitch, right? The system tried to scrub us out, but we didn't disappear.
Like lipstick on a teacup.
Like a coffee stain on a white shirt.
It's like glitter in your knickers 3 days after Pride.
But what now?
Well, this thing, whatever it is, it's cracked, right? Glitching. So I just need to fix it, rewrite the logic, get us back.
Go back to what though, exactly? Because it feels like it's been pretty shit for us all.
Just fix the problem, find a solution, return to how we were. It's not the time for a revolution, despite what we prefer. Just forget reading the Riot Act, keep history intact. Just get me up, get me back, and get me out of here.
Return to where we came from, step back into dust and air, to a world where no one sees us. So why the hell were we there? They just burn our stories, they silence every song. I guess I have no choice but go back to where I belong.
I wish there was another place made for girls like us, where our voices aren't superfluous. I'm singing for the women, but does anybody hear? The future of our cause is unclear.
Fix the problems and find a solution, return to how we were. It's not a time for a revolution, decide what we prefer. Forget reading the Riot Act, what does it really say? Get me up, get me back, get me up, get me back, get me up and get me out of here.
Uh-oh, tiny hiccup. Contradictions are escalating. Containment slightly ruptured. Legacy memories are now behaving like they own the place. Heads up, we are seconds away from a full existential loop of the loop.
That's not on the roadmap.
Did you hear that? It sounded like static. I don't think we have much time. Something's breaking it. If I can figure out what logic this thing runs on, I might be able to get us out.
You can break the system.
I can try, but I just need patterns. Fault lines, interferences. You two, check the corridors.
For what? Wires?
Emotion, colour, anything that doesn't belong.
Like us.
Exactly. Plus, I work better alone.
You just don't want to witness foreplay.
I want to rewrite reality, not watch you flirt over the rubble.
That's a shame.
Come on, Ethel.
Unless you're scared of what you'll find.
Terrified. Especially if it's more of you.
Oh, you'll be alright.
Okay, I'm in. If we're not back in 20 minutes, assume we've eloped or been deleted.
Yeah, well, whichever it is, just use protection.
Do I dare to dream there's something more?
That her words breathe life, they never have before.
Am I seeing colour or black and white?
Is a fire burning bright?
Do I dare to dream I'm right?
Do I dare to hope she feels
Do I dare to hope she feels
that it's love we share?
in all but name? Does she hold my feelings close to her breast?
In her heart has she confessed?
Do I dare to dream the rest? Outside the protests and the struggles rage on, but the light of her features means the darkness is gone. Someday this world will answer my prayer. Do I dare? Do I dare? Do I dare to dream? Do I dare to dream you will be mine? That the stars have shown our fates do intertwine, and I'll soon caress your complexion fair. Do I dare? Do I dare? Do I dare to dream? Well, this is romantic. Flickering lights, a feeling of dread. All we're missing is cheap wine and a mutual breakdown.
It's not funny.
Everything's funny, eventually. That's the only way you survive it.
That's the way that you avoid it. You never stop deflecting.
And you never stop pretending it doesn't sting. You walk around with your jaws set like a weapon, daring anyone to get close and shocked when no one does.
Maybe I didn't want them to. Not anyone.
Right. No one. Except maybe the one who rattles you.
You're impossible.
I've been called worse. Usually by women I've wanted to kiss. Or make furious. Hard to tell the difference with
You think everything is flirtation or revolution.
Sometimes it can be both. You were in the paper, chained up, daring the world to look. And I looked. God, I looked. And I remember thinking, she's dangerous. And I remember thinking, if I were there, I hope she'd notice me staring.
I was terrified. I couldn't breathe, but I stayed. And I made them see me.
But that's exactly what brave is. Staying. Even when every bone is screaming, run. Even when someone's watching and you like it.
What do you want, Ethel?
Maybe someone who knows when I'm joking and when I'm not.
I know.
When will this end? Will this storm pass and will I even be ready when it does? Will the world make sense again, or will I always be waiting for it to break? I fall on my knees. I pray to the sky Emotion, contradiction. Something's trying to override us, but we're still here. Fragments. What doesn't compute, doesn't delete. There's power in the error. It wants symmetry, simplicity. We're none of that.
You know what the system would really hate? This.
Alert! Unexpected contact detected. Proximity violation escalating. Hold, please. No. Kiss confirmed. Boundary breached. Oh, God, they're kissing. Data integrity collapsing. Entire system now absolutely fucked.
Right, okay, that's not in the history books. That is very not in the history books. Oh my God! Stop being so iconic! You're gonna break the whole system!
Yes, that's it. Okay, not an error, but a message.
I think we just glitched the future.
It's collapsing. We've broken the logic.
Come on, let's go tell Ada we just saved time and lesbians.
She's gonna absolutely hate that.
It's happening. Simulation's failing. We've overloaded the system. We're too much. It's about to eject us.
We're being booted out and we can't stop it.
Literally just said that.
Okay, well, yeah, I just said it too. We can't go quietly. This simulation sucks.
You're right. We have to leave something behind.
Exactly. Something joyful. Something alive. Something the system can't scrub clean. Hang on. There.
What is that?
What have you spotted? There wasn't another kiss, was there? That was my moment.
Oh, no. It looks like a formation of birds. Can you see them? Okay, well, no, they're not quite formed, are they?
Quick interjection. Audience's benefit, clarity at stake. Now, in 1929, Edward Link built the first flight simulator from an organ pump. It trained pilots by mimicking turbulence without ever leaving the ground. But there was a problem. These early flight simulators couldn't render birds. Too complex, too chaotic. So the system glitched, and the birds looped. This music was actually steeped in history because we're quite clever like that, and we visited Wikipedia a lot.
These birds a glitch?
Yeah, sort of, but it's more than that. It's a memory it can't erase. A bit of life that it couldn't simplify.
So you want us to leave birds? Our legacy is flying rats. I hate pigeons.
No, she doesn't want us to leave the birds. She wants us to write more in. And it's not about pigeons. It's about creating more noise, more joy, more us.
It's a myth, it's a warning, a feather floating in the breeze, something stirring in the zephyr, beyond the tallest trees. It's a map, carved in cloud, not in stone, to tell the women of tomorrow that they are not alone. Patterns in the sky,
carve them in stone. You burn one story, the flock has grown. You match one light, you blaze up the sky. You take one life, you still don't die.
They break the bones, but never the spine. Erase the words, but never the sign. You lock one cage, the bars bend back. You cut one thread, the weave stays intact. So read the patterns, trace the mark, follow the calls that glow in the dark. What you forget, we write in flight. If you erase us, you come back twice.
Patterns in the sky.
At one time we were there. Stories with no end.
It's a message for all mankind.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that was not the vision we sold. The investors are going to need oxygen and a PowerPoint explaining what the hell just happened. But hey, on paper, still counts as engagement, right? Oh, someone get a postmortem in the diary. And flag legal, and actually HR too. Also, if anyone's got a therapist who specializes in existential data breaches, as well as continuing issues with trying to make my dad proud, please DM me. Please.
Simulation terminated. Data unrecoverable. Subjects joyfully non-compliant. Narrative collapsed in on itself like a dying star. Reset not an option. Good luck out there. Over and out.
Thank you so much, everybody. That was FLYOLOGY. Thank you so much. I hope you had a great time. Cars, how was it for you?
Loved it. Unhinged.
Yeah, Emmeline would say it was wilder than the night she set fire to Parliament.
Yeah, we time glitched, flirted, rewrote the history, and weaponized birds. I don't know you, but I don't know about you guys, but probably I would call that a productive Wednesday.
Still, bit of a ride.
Yeah, you're welcome. But seriously, we know we're not meant to be here.
And neither are you. Come on, it's a weeknight. We know you have, 47 unread emails in that inbox, plus a plethora of group chats that you gotta keep on ghosting.
But just before we let our characters disappear back into the script,
Ask yourselves this.
Who is writing the future of the version you want to live in?
Because someone is.
Algorithms are curating your truth, archives are picking your heroes, history is being rewritten in real time, without the footnotes.
So, what would you do?
You say it out loud. So loud that they can't erase it.
Spray paint optional.
unless you've got access to drones and a flock of trained pigeons.
Then by all means, go full Lovelace. There's a cloud in the sky, floating high above these lands. It's a place you can go when no one understands. Full of dreams, full of hope. It's a world that's brand new as we fly from our home that's
flock flies as one, and exultation will rise. Stay close, stay warm, together keep the chorus strong. There's a cloud where we dream that we belong. They built the books, they wrote the laws, signed their names, stamped their cause, stacked the deck, set the stage, scratched us out, and turned the page.
No name, no voice, no ink, no space. Took the crown, took the fight, took the past, took our place. We built the walls, we lit the light. They took the credit and called it right. No statues, no stories, no seat at the table, no record, no credit, no mark on the label. What they forget is the past isn't still. Erase us once and we come back twice as real.
They wrote us out, so we write back. Ink like venom, blade like fact.
We don't fade, we don't obey. We fly, we fight, we don't go away.
3 girls from Surrey, dragged through time. If history doesn't hold us, we'll carve it into every line.
There's a cloud in the sky, floating high above these islands. It's a place you can go when no one understands. Full of dreams, full of hope. It's a world that's brand new as you fly from your home that's torn in two. Why don't we fly away? Let it take
It's a flock, scratch the deck.
that's all, and exaltation will rise. Stay warm,
No space.
together
Took the past, took the crown, took the fight, took the place. We built the walls, we lit the light. They took the credit, they called it right.
Why don't we fly away? Let's take to the skies. If the flock flies as one, and exaltation will rise. Stay close, stay warm, together keep the chorus strong. There's a cloud where we dream that we belong.
Thank you, everyone. That is now the real ending. Thank you very much. There's no other uncle. No, thank you so much for coming. These guys were all amazing, and thank you so much for coming. It means so much to us. So please follow us on the journey of FLYOLOGY.